Y'all, I am like a Skittle. I just am giving you a different flavor each day. Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading this week. Now, Gemini, I also do your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate, which I'll leave a link to over here should you want to check that out. But when it comes to any of my readings, Gemini, put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I promise you I'm not going to be offended by it. Now, if you find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to leave me a comment in the down in the comments below, because I want to hear about your aha moment. I want to hear about how the cards called out to you in specific and you feel like it was like a card was pulled specifically for you. That's how I keep up with y'all in y'all's lives, is hearing about, like how your weekly readings are going, right? It's always nice to hear your feedback. Also, be sure to leave me a like and subscribe if you do like my reading style, because it does help out my channel a lot. And I always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me, Gemini. But let's just get into your reading now. We have for your overall energy the Two of Pentacles in the reverse and then the Queen of Swords. Now I'm just going to hold these upright just so you can look at the artwork, Gemini. But let's break this down. For your Two of Pentacles, this is letting me know when it's in the well, I guess I'll talk about it. The Two of Pentacles in the upright normally and how I translate it. The Two of Pentacles is usually someone who's juggling with a lot of things on their plate, trying to make a lot of things work at once, right? This is usually feeling a little bit overwhelmed. When this is in the inverted, it's kind of like you're removing stuff off of your plate, right? And this Queen of Swords is kind of letting me know, giving me that confirmation, because the Queen of Swords, she's notoriously known for being the one that doesn't forget, that will kind of lash out if they feel hurt or betrayed in some type of way. So it's almost like something is either happening this week or is something that you are in this process of dealing with, Gemini, of where there's some type of release at the very least, of where it's just like you're putting up either like a strong boundary, or you are just saying like enough's enough with something, and you're getting rid of things. You're letting go of energies, you're letting go of maybe people, letting go of habits, let's get into these energies, let's get into these rows, and we might get some more insight on what it might be. For your first row, Gemini, we have the Hermit card. So it's making more sense now. So let's just use the example for like a social connection for this message, just for the ease of it. It makes sense that if you're releasing people, let's say, from your life that are no longer serving you, or you feel as if like they betrayed you in some way. I do feel like when the Queen of Swords comes in, there's a sense of where you're protecting your energy in a sense. So I'm not going to just make it seem like it's a negative thing where you're lashing out or what have you, right? There's just like, when this Queen of Swords comes in, there's like a sense of where you feel like you need to protect your energy, and by doing the way that you protect your energy is by letting go of things that are overwhelming you. And this Hermit card pairs with this energy nicely, because it's like, naturally, like the Hermit card is the individual who recluses in self-discovery, right? So you're not talking to people, so you might just not be in the mood to be speaking to people after something happened, right? This Nine of Swords in the reverse coming in for you as the clarifier for this is actually really good. Now I'll explain why. This Nine of Swords comes in, usually when it's in the upright, Gemini, it's like, again, with this anxiety, just something looming over you. So let's just go with this storyline of somebody, like you've been having like this constant like looming anxiety over, that's been kind of giving you some, I constantly been talking about like overwhelm, anxiety, something in your life, there's some type of energetic presence in your life that has been kind of impeding on you in some type of way. And you're just you are just fed up with this thing looming over you, giving you this anxiety, right? And so you're done juggling with it, you're done managing it, you're putting up your guard in whatever way. Queen of Swords comes in, you start removing it, you start putting up your boundaries, what have you, marking your territory, whatever. And then the Hermit card comes in, where it's just like, you don't want to deal with people right now. You want to be with yourself, with your own thoughts, maybe to kind of like be present with yourself and take in whatever stressful situation that you might be dealing with right now. We have in your second row the King of Coins in the reverse. So I'm only going to make a side comment here when it comes to this. I feel like this is like, for those that this is like a social representation for, my cat's being wanting to be in this video, apparently. For those that it's regarding to a social situation, whether it's romantic or platonic, I do feel like this is this person. When it's in the reverse, like you're releasing this person, because it's paired with the Six of Swords where you're moving on from something. That's something I do want to say. If normally when it comes to the King of Coins in the upright, it's just talking about like that stable energy, kind of like that comfort zone. I would kind of associate the King of Coins with, because the King of Coins I would view as like, he's different than the King of Wands, where I would associate the King of Wands going out and traveling, going out into uncharted territories. The King of Coins is someone who is settling, someone who is starting to put their roots in somewhere. And so when it's in the reverse, whether this is coming in shape of a person or whether this is just like your basic stable energy, you're moving away from it. It's like you're tearing your foundation apart. Almost. It's very much so kind of like a tower energy in a sense, but it's not in a way of where I feel like this is still just like a my cat is just being ridiculous. I feel like Miss Cat. All right. I feel like with this combination, Gemini, it's just like you've had enough. You've realized like some like your comfort zone or what have you, whatever that was, your stable energy or your foundation just isn't giving you what it needs anymore. You know, let's just use the analogy of like farming, right? If you're a farmer, like you realize like the ground that you're trying to plant crops in doesn't have any nutrients or whatever for those plants, for those crops that you want to grow, right? So you're just moving, you're ready to move on. And I see you moving forward into something new, right? I used unintentionally like the King of Wands as like that traveler. The Knight of Wands as well is that that traveling energy, because I associate the Knight of Wands kind of like the Chariot energy as well. I see this, but the thing is with this Knight of Wands is where it's letting me know of you're going out of your comfort, like more so confirmation you're getting out of your comfort zone this week, Gemini, in something. Like, so if you are feeling, my cat is now moving all my tarot cards. If you're feeling uncomfortable this week or unsure of yourself, that's natural, right? Because the Knight of Wands comes in where it's just like you're looking to explore your passions, you're looking to, you know, find yourself more, and that's not comfortable. And you have it paired with the Eight of Pentacles showing to you and giving you confirmation that this unsteadiness that you might be feeling, this unsureness, this feeling like I keep seeing like you know, when a doe, is it a doe? Just like a baby deer, when they're first learning how to walk and just like how jump, like they can't really hold their balance and all that well. I feel like that's you right now. And so this Eight of Pentacles is giving confirmation that this is temporary, right? You're going to catch your bearings relatively quickly, Gemini. So don't overthink things this week. You just need to kind of just like persevere. I really do see, like, for a lot of you Geminis, I don't know what it is that you guys are going through, obviously, because this is a general reading, but this is definitely heavy. Whatever it is that you're wanting to walk away from or actively it shows to me you're walking away from something or releasing something, releasing a sense of release of responsibility on something. And it seems to me like it's a good choice, because it's like it's been weighing on you for quite some time. So this is one of those times where I would say, Gemini, if you've been questioning what it is that you need to be doing, or if you've been questioning, like, if you're like making irrational decisions, it doesn't seem so. You have the Knight of Cups coming in as well, giving confirmation that a new opportunity is going to be presented to you relatively, like you're going to get assistance, I guess, is what I'm hearing, fairly quickly once you get into this new, like you're going to have, like, you going out as you are a Knight of Wands, right? Because this is who I see you as. You're going to either run into a Knight of Cups, or Spirit's going to send in a Knight of Cups, which could come in again as the shape of a person, like, right? You see this person's quite literal, or it could just be coming in as like a blessing of some sort. Cups just represents something that's like fulfillment to you here. That's something that just feels good on the emotion, on the heart. Queen of Cups comes in as well in the inverted over this pile. So this is letting me know again of like moving on from a situation that just was not fulfilling you, that was not serving you, that was not, for some of you guys, maybe you're just like in a toxic environment or around toxic people that constantly were draining you. That's something that I'm just like feeling. And so this 9 of Cups coming in on your last row confirms again of where it's like this new territory, this new uncharted territory that you're going towards, this just whatever it is that's new after releasing this old, is going to bring you a lot more fulfillment. This is almost like giving you confirmation, going back to that farmer reference, you deciding to go like sell your property to go to a new property to like to plant your crops in hopes for like better soil. It's like this 9 of Cups comes in as that. Such a complex, silly example, but I do hope that it got my message across for this reading. Overall, Gemini, you're just in a transitional period, and of course, naturally, with any transitional period, it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable for a while, and that's okay. That's normal. Ride it out a little bit. Don't worry. Do not look back on this journey. Do not look back at all. Do not have any regrets on this. Just continue moving forward. I see that's really what I see with you. So like through all these bumps on the road, through all this struggle, through this anxiety, you're not allowing it to sink you down. You're finding ways to push yourself forward. For some of you Geminis, you may feel like you don't have any other option left, and that's why you're doing this, right? But I feel like something was essential for you to get to motivate you in some type of way. So I see this setting you up for something really fulfilling and something really good for you. So keep it the course, Gemini. I love you so much. If you did enjoy this reading, be sure to share this video with a friend or someone that might be interested in my tarot readings. But until next time, Gemini, I love you so much. Bye.